Did you just get orders to Vance? Did you get a permanent change of station? Are you PCSing to Vance? If you are, this video is 7 items that you might want to consider when you're getting ready to PCS to Vance Air Force Base in Enid, Oklahoma. Now, if you don't already know who I am, my name is Josh Barnett. I am a real estate agent, and I work with agents throughout the state of Oklahoma. And the agents that we have at EXP Realty for the Enid area are here to earn your business. So if you're relocated to move within Enid, Oklahoma, and the Enid, Oklahoma metro area, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. Number is right there. And down in the contact info below is the email. We'd be happy to help you with your relocation to Enid, Oklahoma. Now, let's go ahead and get in today's video. So, first item you want to think about when you're moving to Enid, Oklahoma is the climate. Guys, this is Oklahoma. You could have spring, summer, fall, and winter all in the same day. Yes, you can. So you want to be sure when you're thinking about what should I take to Enid, Oklahoma for my civvy clothes? Well, you're going to want to bring them all. Bring them all. Don't bring too much depending on where you're going to live. You know, if your closet, if you're living on base and your closet space is limited, don't bring them all. But definitely bring a healthy change of clothing. And yes, I did say all 4 seasons in one day. It could happen. It's Enid, Oklahoma. Item number 2, housing. If you're living off base, you're going to find that housing is super affordable in Enid, Oklahoma. So if you can get with the housing department and get the base housing allowance, barracks allowance, if you can get the allowance where you get to live off base, if you've got a family or something like that, you don't want to live on base and you want to get BAH. What is that? Basic allowance for housing. I think that's what it's called, right? Comment down below if I'm saying that right. BAH, basic allowance for housing. If you can get the basic allowance for housing and you want to live off base, that's absolutely a possibility, folks. Housing is super affordable in Enid, Oklahoma. And you know who to call, right? You know who to call when it comes to all your real estate needs in Enid, Oklahoma? That's right. The agents at EXP Realty and I, we're here to help you out. Transportation. Living in Enid, Oklahoma, unless you plan on never leaving the base, you'll need a car. Oklahoma is probably one of the worst walkable states in the whole union, so you'll definitely want a car to be able to get from the base just to town. It's about 3.6 miles from the base to town. Unless you're a big jogger or triathlon person or marathon runner or something like that, I don't think you're going to want to run 3.6 miles every time you want to leave base. So think about transportation when moving to Enid, Oklahoma. And don't worry if you don't have anything. You can check out the Facebook Marketplace when you get here, get a great used vehicle, or one of the local car dealers would be happy to help you. Item number 4, education. Lots of cool schools, public and private, in Enid, Oklahoma. So if you've got kiddos or you're wanting to take your higher education further, we've got colleges in Enid, Oklahoma too, and universities, public and private, that you can enroll in. Not only your little kiddos going to public and private school, but also you as an adult have school options too if you want to continue that education. Down in the description below, I should have links to some of these things. Like on number 2, housing, you want to check with the housing building. I'm looking at my notes over here. I've got that down in the links below. Education, I've got that down in the links below on greatschools.org, so you can check out the different education schools and the reviews from other parents and students like yourselves of those schools. Item number 5, recreation. Enid's got a ton of parks. It's got golf courses, parks, your short drive from awesome outdoor camping areas in Enid, Oklahoma. Don't worry, if you love the outdoor recreation, Enid, Oklahoma definitely has you covered. There's also indoor recreation too, and Enid City Council just approved, I believe, plans for a great big movie theater / bowling complex, etc., etc. That's in the works. Now, if you're moving here 5 or 10 years later, then that's already been taken care of probably. All right, at the time of this video. Okay. Military resources, tons of military resources. I've got a link down below. It's the Vance Air Force Base new student page. Vance Air Force Base new student page, link down below. Tons of resources for you as the military member who's changing PCSing, permanent change of station. The military member who's PCSing to Vance Air Force Base. And then also there's a link on that page to spouses of students coming to Enid, Oklahoma, Vance Air Force Base. Link down in the description below. And number 7, don't forget, guys, if Enid, Oklahoma wasn't exactly number 1 on your list of where you'd want to move to in your military career, everything's temporary. Everything's temporary. But I want to warn you, you might fall in love with Enid so much that you might try to figure out a way to never leave. You might end up just calling it a day at Enid or coming back to Enid during your military career. So don't discredit Enid yet, folks. You might absolutely fall in love with it. Tons of stuff to do. So I hope this video brought a little bit of light, and I hope that it makes your move to Enid, Oklahoma a little more enjoyable. And absolutely give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. The agents that I work with, EXP Realty and I, we're absolutely here to help you with all your real estate needs when relocating to Enid, Oklahoma. Give the video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Links down in the description below will be very helpful. Other customers have found the links very helpful. Hopefully you will too. And consider subscribing to the channel. It's everything about Enid, Oklahoma. See you guys on the next video.